I thought my family were all hoping I would die due to my cancer so they could get my will ASAP. What my nephew said made me rethink everything. 6 months ago, I got the diagnosis, stage 2. The doctor said it was serious but treatable. I called a family meeting that same night because I wanted support. My mom showed up with tissues, started crying before I even said anything. But the weird part, she kept asking if I had a will, like 5 times in one conversation. When I said I hadn't updated it in years, she wrote herself a note on her phone. My sister arrived late. First thing she asked was what my life insurance policy was worth, not how I was feeling, not what the treatment plan was, just numbers. I tried to brush it off. People handle grief differently, right? Over the next few months, it got worse. Every single family dinner became a discussion about estate planning. My mom suggested I move my savings to accounts with beneficiary designations. My sister asked if my girlfriend and I were actually serious or just dating. My brother-in-law started talking about what he'd do with unexpected money. The most disturbing part was my nephew. He's 12. Started asking me questions about my house, if it was paid off, what it was worth. His mom didn't stop him. I mentioned this to my girlfriend one night. She'd noticed it too. Said my family was acting like I was already gone, but I kept defending them. These were the people who raised me, who came to my birthday parties, who I spent every holiday with. There's no way they wanted me dead. Last Wednesday, I had my follow-up appointment. I've been feeling better lately. More energy, less pain. The doctor ran new tests and called me in personally. He looked at my chart for a solid minute before speaking. Then he said the original diagnosis was wrong. The tumor was benign, and my immune system was actually winning. I wasn't dying. I sat in that office and cried for 20 minutes straight. I called my mom from the parking lot, told her the news, expected her to scream with joy or thank God or something. She said, "Oh, just oh." Then after this long pause, she goes, "Well, that's unexpected. Are they sure this time?" I told my sister next. She answered on the first ring. When I told her I was going to be fine, she went quiet. Then she said she had to go and hung up. Didn't even say she was happy for me. My girlfriend was the only one who reacted like a normal human being. She sobbed with relief and held me for an hour. Sunday dinner at mom's house. I figured maybe they were all just in shock, processing the news. I wanted to give them another chance. The whole family was there. Mom, sister, brother-in-law, my 2 nephews. We sat down for pot roast. Everyone was making small talk, but something felt off. My sister kept checking her phone. My mom barely looked at me. Then my 12-year-old nephew started getting visibly angry, pushing food around his plate, sighing loudly. My sister finally asked him what was wrong. He threw his fork on the table. "I thought I was going to be rich soon. You guys said uncle was dying and we'd get his money. Why isn't he dead yet?" I felt like I'd been punched in the stomach. The whole table went silent. My mom stared at her napkin. My sister's face turned red, but not from embarrassment, from being caught. I looked at my brother-in-law. He wouldn't meet my eyes. My girlfriend grabbed my hand under the table and squeezed it hard. I asked my nephew, trying to keep my voice steady, why he thought he'd get anything. "I have a girlfriend. We've been together for 13 years. She'd get everything." His face went pale. He looked at his mom, confused, like she'd told him something different. My sister's head snapped up at that. "You never said anything about her being in the will." There it was, the truth. They'd been planning this, discussing it, telling the kids about inheritance money like it was a sure thing. My mom tried to laugh it off, said kids say crazy things, but nobody was buying it. The room felt poisonous. My girlfriend and I left immediately. Didn't finish dinner, didn't say goodbye. Mom called the next morning, didn't apologize. Instead, she asked what percentage my girlfriend was actually getting, if there was anything left for blood family. She kept saying I should think about my legacy. I hung up on her. Wednesday, I met with my estate lawyer, told him everything. He wasn't even surprised, said he sees this kind of thing more than people realize. I had him draft a new will, removed every family member. My mom, my sister, her kids, all of them. Everything goes to cancer research now. Every dollar I've saved, my house, my retirement accounts, all of it. And I added a specific clause explaining exactly why they were excluded. So when I do eventually die and they show up expecting money, they'll get a letter instead, detailing what my nephew said, how they acted. Every conversation about my will while I was supposed to be dying. My girlfriend's getting the only thing that matters anyway, my time. However much of it I have left. Yesterday, my sister texted asking if we could talk. I blocked her number. My nephew wanted me dead at 12 years old because his mom convinced him I was worth more as a corpse than an uncle. He's going to learn a valuable lesson about greed right around the time he's expecting a check.